It's Wednesday, 18th of October, and today is another regular on the calendar of the harvest. It's Shintaro's #1 mud pond. This harvest pretty much always has plenty of visitors, apart from the year we did it in the typhoon about 4 years ago. The guys here from the koitrips.com Koi group, all here this morning. Also, group from Thailand here to see the harvest of this pond. This is Masaki Aoki,
Hi.
Shintaro's cousin. Lots of you may know him from Facebook. Maybe didn't know who he was, as a breeder in his own right, as a farm in Takazawa village just round from Ushigame. But today's Shintaro. Saito-san, how are you feeling this morning?
Yeah, good.
Good. How many koi in here today?
60.
60 around,
Yeah.
or exactly 60?
Yes.
Kyle, very excited young man. So you had fish out yesterday, Kyle?
Yeah, Sankey, Sansai.
Okay, and how was it?
Loved it. One of the best experiences ever. My
Awesome.
first fish to come out.
Yeah, and do you have fish in this pond as well?
No, not in this one. No.
No? Really? I thought you had a fish in this
No.
pond. No? Oh, so why am I talking to you then?
I don't know.
Majdi, you look like you're going to mining or something with something on your head.
I told you.
You have a fish in this pond though, yeah?
Yes, I have, yeah.
And what do you have in here?
Sankey.
Sankey, how old is it now? Yonsai?
Yonsai now.
Yonsai. So when did you buy that? 2 years ago? Or?
2 years ago.
Okay, so excited, nervous?
Yeah, very.
Watch both? Bit of both, bit of excitement, bit
Bit
of
of
nervous?
both, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay, so look forward to seeing that come out.
Definitely, yeah.
When full, this pond is right up to the bank here on the right hand side, and Saito-san started draining this 8 days ago on the 10th of October. So long it's taken to drain down. The pipes here, you can see now on the left hand side, the drainage pipes. These will be removed one by one to drain down over the course of that period to the level we're at now, and water runs off down the drain, down the mountain the other side. So guys from England definitely will know Alan Coogan, regular at this harvest. You got any fish in there, Alan?
Maybe 20. No, I've got about 20 about the place.
Right.
But where they are, I don't know. But
Okay.
I think there were 3 or 4 in here.
Yeah, okay. So we're looking forward to seeing those in a little while.
Yeah, I see them once a year.
Time to get the party started. I often call this the gaigin harvest. A whole bunch of guys going in,
Is that latest technology?
ready to pull the net round.
Oh, koi mining, brilliant.
Saito-san will supervise from the bank.
We've done it hundreds of times now. Yeah, I'm ready to get in when all the boys are just a little bit.
Kyle's wearing my old pair of waders, which are around 10 years old now, and he's just learned that it's true, they do leak, which is what I told him. In this pond, you need to be very careful when you get around to this point here, because down at the deepest point of the drain, it's very deep.
It hasn't got a net big enough.
Scaring the koi into the net as it closes around. Need to take it round the submerged pipes, drain holes if it doesn't get caught. Just 1 or 2 cameras this morning. Tim's on the back of the truck with his feminine selfie stick.
Equipment, Mark.
Equipment.
Not a selfie stick.
Ah, okay. Seems the net has snagged on something in the pond. Not sure what at the moment.
Put some effort in, Token.
First signs of the koi as the net comes in.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's ginormous. Stop. Oh my god.
Well, the first fish that's out is a sankey that we followed for a long while. Since it was a Nisai. Maritime sankey.
Alright.
I think now Gosai? Yeah, now 5 years old. Now 5 years old. Oh, and the second fish out was a show that I posted on Facebook this morning. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh, that fish is a Yonsai now, 4-year-old.
Magnificent, isn't it? Magnificent.
Alan, you just lift the shower up already? That one, yeah. So this is the shower that I posted on Facebook to say this morning. Now Yonsai. Absolutely stunning. Looks great, Alan, yeah? Looks good from here.
Beautiful, absolutely stunning. Unbelievable. Oh my god.
They're going there.
Good. Oh,
Well, plenty of staff here to carry the koi up the bank today. Tim, done this many times, lifting these large koi onto the back of Saito San's trucks.
Dave's. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Polsky. Wrong way. Oh, wrong side.
So this is not the show we're looking for.
Move along.
Bring the wrong koi all the time. And also, this is not the shower I'm looking for. Carl's complaining about the weight of the fish already. Regret that last beer last night, Carl?
Yep. Never end with
So my shower, not my shower.
No.
Wishful thinking. My shower. Well, it was ended in the Nagoka showing my name last year. Second fish out of the pond, but still not come up to the tank. Just the constant conveyor, one after another of stunning koi coming out the bank. The Nisai have been great this year. The Sansai looked great when I saw them yesterday in the house. Jesus. And Tim's just got a hernia behind me by the sound of it. And these fish look great as well, so it's a good year for Saito-san. Tim's turned up for a koi harvest wearing a very nice pair of black Nike trainers. Just the job for standing on the back of a truck. Come on, Carl, you can do it.
Freaking hell, I'm not sure I can. I'm sure these aren't as big as what they have been before. I did that on my hands of shrimp.
This is another show that we've followed over the years, but still not the show I'm waiting for. And another, again, not the show that I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
One. Still not the show I'm waiting for. Unbelievable.
It's going to be the last one, Mark.
The first one in there. This is a kaku belonging to a customer of Tim. It was the number one kaku as a Nisai. Now a Yonsai.
That'll do.
The show I've been stood there talking about, I just stood up above the tank and it's already in here, so I obviously missed that coming out of the paddling pool. It's this one here, just under the air pipe there. Right, we'll have a good proper look at that once it gets back to the koi house.
In a minute, mate. It's one of the best I've ever seen. Ever. It's better than your marathon.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Look at the size of that thing.
So that's
Silver spirited. That's clockers on a mock. Oh my god, look at that.
Look at it. Oh, that's mine.
Really?
Should be, he said there was 66.
On video he said there was 60.
So there's probably 50.
Somewhere, anywhere between 0 and...
There's that bastard, yeah.
So Steve, who's with Tim, what's your thoughts, Steve? You just climbed on the back of the truck and said, look at these bastards. So I think that kind of sums it up.
That's Barnsley talk, isn't it?
Barnsley Street. What do you think of the fish, Steve?
What do you think of the fish, Steve?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay.
Best you've seen?
I would say so.
And that's his 4th trip.
Yeah, well, this is my 10th time at the harvest, and I think
Yeah,
the best
yeah.
I've seen. So,
Definitely. Every harvest this year from this
Yeah.
has been better than the previous.
so Tim, you were at the Sansai harvest yesterday. I couldn't make that. I saw them in the koi house. It looks really good this year.
Yeah, fantastic. And I think it's a good sign seeing the Sansai when you've seen the fish growing from this big all the way up to sort of like 67, 70 centimetres. You can really tell now what direction these koi are going in.
Yeah.
When they're going in these ponds, like the big pond here, you're getting you want the growth on them. By the time Sansai, you're pretty happy with what they're actually doing as a koi with pattern, shape and everything like that. You're just trying to get the extra centimetres on in this big pond. And that's why Saito feeds quality Nishikoi growth food. That we send over by the ton.
Among other things.
He uses Nexus filtration.
How many
On
nexuses
all
does
the
he put
mud
on this
ponds.
mud pond?
This pond here now, there's 68 Nexuses.
Awesome. I believe he's expanded one for each koi
Yes.
and a few spare.
Yeah. And you've also got an easy pod.
Okay. Down the skimmer line.
Yeah, just to finish it off. But yeah, it's and that's why the pond's crystal.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
You're still not come up, mate? No.
Don't worry, Majlis. Okay.
Shoulder burning.
Oh yeah.
I think he purposely put them in the wrong way.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. This one is. It's yours, is it?
You sure?
Oh my god.
So, Majdi Sankey, Majdi, quick word before we go back down. How are you feeling? Yeah.
They're really well on.
Grown.
Just a few more koi in the net, I think. Last few koi to come up.
Good.
Tim's feeling the strain today.
I took my watch off though.
Escaped apparently.
That's very good.
One's escaped.
He just said there's one still in there. Oh no, we'll stay in the same here.
But me, that's a big one.
Shoulder burning.
James's. Nice one. Wait, I wondered where that was. Oh.
think, the last one. That, unless something's escaped or something's out of the pond still. We're about done here. So Ian, another Tim's customers. Ian, your thoughts? How many times have you been before, or the first time?
Second time here, but the first time for the autumn harvest.
Okay.
And completely different experience.
Yeah.
Some of these are, well, absolutely stunning, aren't they?
As you've seen.
Yeah. Sorry, this one. Yeah, absolutely stunning.
Seems that one or maybe two, not sure, koi is still left in the mud pond.
Which is a first for Shintaro, really. This.
Yeah, normally first one harvest and this is done. So Saito-san going in with a net and the pool.
One man and his net.
Gotta say, there's an awful lot of water in this pond at the moment to be attempting this particular exercise.
I'll have a 5,000 yen bet that we're netting it again.
I'll have a 10,000 yen net. Bet he comes back this afternoon.
The anticipation.
Maybe we're doing him a disservice in his netting skills.
Oh, he's found it.
That bit about that 5,000 yen on the back.
Yeah, my 10,000 yen bet's off as well, Tim, so don't worry.
Alan's got it straight in the bag as well.
So there we go, in no time at all. The last fish coming in. Here we are, last fish of the harvest.
One of my customers.
One of Tim's customers.
Had to be Andrew.
Gensuke-san, how was it?
Very nice.
Very nice. You like the koi? You think they're good this year? Grown well?
Yeah.
Because you fed them all through the summer?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. You put extra food in the feeder? Alan, you've done this harvest many times over the years.
Yep.
This year, what's your thoughts?
Well, I think this is probably the best I've ever experienced. They were awesome. The bodies on. I think he's got hippopotamus in there somewhere. I think. They're just the bodies, unbelievable. The skin, the sumi.
Did you get a chance to see your koi?
Yeah, saw a few of them. Yeah, they're absolutely awesome.
So
Awesome.
we'll get a proper look when we get back to the koi house.
Yeah. I mean, awesome.
So Saito-san, every other guest here and everybody who was in the harvest has been going, wow, and you just stepped up on the truck and went, wow. So what's your thoughts, Saito-san? First thoughts? Happy?
Yes.
Good, very good. Okay,
All koi safe.
yeah, most important thing, all koi safe. Okay, and Kosuke, how are you?
I'm fine.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Carl, how was that?
Amazing. They were huge this year, really big.
So you struggled a little bit?
Yeah.
Did you get down the gym for next year?
Yeah.
Back at the koi house. Aoki-san gets the pleasure, maybe is the wrong word, the opportunity, to unload the koi from the truck. Tank heaving with Everybody waiting inside the koi house. Tim doing what Tim's doing. Everybody waiting inside the koi house to see the koi. See, many of these people have got koi in here already. Show a customer from Thailand. That's a yonsei.
Go Thai.
Gosai?
Yeah.
I've got a picture of that.
The bowl 1 metre in diameter. Oh, that's quite lovely. Very nice. Senke just come into the bowl.
Wow. Oh.
We have 60 koi to come in. We won't film all of them as they come in. Or later we'll film some special koi. Film some koi which we've followed over the last few years. As I said before, everybody in the koi house just surprisingly silent, kind of speechless, I think. Just standing, admiring the koi as they come in. This gaigin one, which was 2 years ago the #1 Nisai, purchased by customer Tim's from the UK. Very beautiful. This shower that I posted on Facebook this morning is the one that I was particularly looking for from this harvest. Gotta say, absolutely beautiful. They're not grown so much, but quality is absolutely stunning. Absolutely lovely. This Sankei was one that we featured, or I featured as Nisai when it was harvested maybe 3-4 years ago in Morocco. Gosai.
No, go Thai.
Gosai. Now 5 years old. At that time, the Benny pattern was very much to the front of the koi. There was no sumi at the back, just size of it to come. The sumi's come beautifully, body is enormous. But people still used to complain because there was no sumi on the head. Just a tiny, tiny little bit coming now.
3 years.
Oh, yes. Sanke in the middle is one that I featured as a 2-year-old 3 or so years ago. Sumi on it was grey, almost, very unfinished. I always said if the sumi came through and finished, it'd be very, very beautiful. That sumi has really come up a lot now, in perfect placement on those white patches within the red pattern. Great size, good body, very nice. This pond now contains newly harvested Sansai, Yonsai, Gosai and maybe older koi. Koi that were harvested in the harvest we saw this morning. Some koi that were harvested from the Sansai harvest yesterday. Many high quality go Sankei swimming in this mud pot, in this concrete pond rather. This pond also contains Nisai and some of the customers' koi which were harvested this morning. So some of these Nisai were sold before previous harvests. Some of the larger koi came in today. Well worth a visit for anybody who's looking for nice go Sankei, the larger koi.